Welcome to Dave C, straight from the pit. Dave C here. I thought for today's show, I'd talk about something that I got in the mail from a good friend of mine. It is the Cobra 1993 Custom. So in 1993, Hasbro came out with another create a figure idea, and this time they used the create a Cobra idea. So for $7.95 and 2 flag points, the Name Your Own Cobra, Create a Cobra, Hasbro Direct Mail Away was offered via the Terrifying Lasers of Destruction toy insert. And of course, most fans know of the Steel Brigade, which was a created G.I. Joe figure from 1987, as shown here. And of course, there was paperwork that came with it, that you had to submit certain information that would give things like code name, primary military specialty, secondary military specialty, weapon specialty, characteristics, training, traits, abilities, personality, all that kind of stuff. So my friend Joe, from the snowy mountains of Washington, I sometimes say, he had this idea to create a Cobra for me, because I wasn't lucky enough to get the 1993 mail away. I don't think most of us did, who were 80s guys, because we were already teenagers by the time that this Create a Cobra came out. And he decided to do a custom paint for this Create a Cobra. Instead of the purple, which was very 1990s, everything was a neon, bright purple, green, yellow, all those type of crazy colors. But he decided to do some colors for me that he thought I would like. So he did like a dark blue with gray, with green grenades, chrome goggles, and Cobra logos on either sides of the helmet. And I really like those because, as he stated to me, they're kind of Germanic, meaning that the World War I, World War II Germans, who were the bad guys, they would have their logo on the side of their helmet. So it just looks terrific. And I really like that when he sent the package, he did the Cobra Rattler logo, which is the Cobra Air Force logo. So that was really cool to get that in the mail. The original 1993 Create a Cobra is very rare and extremely hard to find. So to get this is pretty special to me, something that I never had, and probably never would have, because I'm not going to pay $400 or $500 for a figure, really. And the body, it has Crimson Guard Immortal head with Iron Grenadier's Targat body. I just can't get over the shiny chrome goggles. It looks almost better than anything that was painted in the 80s for a 3 3/4 inch figure. I can turn them around here. We can look at them a little better. Yeah, so that's 1988 Targat's body. You can see he has a holster there, black boots. And the accessories he gave me with it are black major accessories. So I've got a backpack there and an AR-15-esque rifle. That's the 1986 Cobra Viper rifle, of course, painted in black. And to make the figure complete, Joe and his wife, they decided to print off Cobra Combat Command File Card for me. And these, of course, came with the Create a Cobra figure back in '93. So, yeah, I sent him the information for the figure as per how I would like the figure to be. So his code name is Heat Seeker. His primary military specialty, missile guidance and recon. Secondary military specialty, saboteur. Weapon specialty, anti-tank, laser-guided missiles. School training, West Point Military Academy. Signature, it's not there because he wouldn't sign anything because of the information down here we're about to read. Heatseeker's true identity is unknown. He keeps to himself and is secretive. He is known, however, for always finding a way to get a mission accomplished. Cobra infantrymen like him because when he does show himself, the tide of the battle often shifts to Cobra's advantage. Abilities. He's always been Scrap Iron's missile guidance spotter, but no one ever sees him or knows much about him. Qualified expert, all NATO missile systems and drones of war. Shahed 136, M4A1, 5.45mm AK-12, G22A2 sniper rifle. Personality. Attended West Point Military Academy and had top marks. Scheduled to receive a Bachelor of Science degree, but dropped out before the final days of commencement, for reasons still unknown. Scrap Iron says, Heat Seeker is not your typical Cobra serviceman. He's always the first one up in the morning, first one to vanguard an enemy position, first one to notify the Cobra commander of any treason in the ranks. And this is just really special to me for obvious reasons. And it is printed out the exact same way that the original 1987 Steel Brigade version was printed out, as you can see here. That classic 1980s printer paper and font. And I'm going to display this kind of the same way I was displaying the Steel Brigade. And I think I'll put them together and then have the figures both in front. I think he fits right in with the 84 top Cobra guys, Scrap Iron and Firefly. With his camo, the blue and the gray, is kind of like Firefly. And then also how he mentioned about how he's Scrap Iron spotter. And also secondary specialty is a saboteur. So he could have definitely been a 1984 Cobra. And to me, 1984 is when Cobra kind of came into its own.
Thanks for watching.
Yo, Joe.